The feast I'm making for tonight is for a special occasion, and that is getting inspired to plan a trip to Italy. But now I'm making some pasta. Not just plain old pasta with tomato sauce, but homemade tortellini that I'll then serve in a fennel cream, distinctive of Tuscany. So the basic pasta dough starts off 2 cups plus 6 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. And instead of working it by hand, I find it comes together just fine in the food processor. A touch of salt, 1/4 teaspoon, and 3 eggs at room temperature. And just pulse this until the dough comes together. So it may look crumbly right this minute, but look, see, it comes right together. I don't want to roll out the pasta though now because the food processor totally exercised the gluten or the proteins in the flour. So I'll let this sit for a little bit while I make the pork filling for the center of the tortellini. Okay, a simple pork filling. All right, first I'll get my pan heated up and a little olive oil. I'm going to toast about a teaspoon of fennel seeds in that oil. Fennel is distinctive in Italian sausage. It's a flavor we know when you bite into that little seed within the sausage. And it's pork sausage too. So I'm using ground pork in the filling. And I cook the pork all the way through. So the tortellini filling is fully cooked. That way when I actually cook the tortellini, I only have to worry about cooking the pasta itself until perfectly done. A nice al dente. Cooked pork into the bowl. Now, commercial tortellini uses a lot of breadcrumbs to sort of plump up the filling. I'm not using breadcrumbs, but 1.25 cups of grated Parmesan cheese, and you've got to use the good stuff. That's not it for flavor. A little bit of rosemary, just a teaspoon, because a little goes a long way. And I'll finely chop it. This whole menu is made up of simple, honest flavors. And 2 ingredients that I used in dessert, but I'm actually working in here, 1/8 teaspoon of cinnamon of all things, and the same of nutmeg. Oh, can't forget the black pepper. No need for salt because of all that Parmesan cheese. And I know this doesn't look like a lot of filling for 4 people, but when it comes to making those tortellini, a little goes a long way. And then the last thing to add is 2 eggs. Give a little whisk. Now this filling is easy to handle, well seasoned, and it should be about time to start rolling some pasta. And the process for rolling pasta dough, you have to start on your widest setting first and gradually work to your finest setting. I think I'll cut this into 4 pieces. If you've got the hand crank pasta roller, well, you're going to get some good exercise making these tortellini. That's 1/4 of that small little piece of dough rolled out to the appropriate size sheet. There's such a difference. When you make homemade pasta, it's got such a delicate texture to it. It just melts on the tip of your tongue. And in a fennel cream sauce that I'll make right before I'm about to serve it. And the nice thing is I can save the pasta scraps and re-roll them. Just a small, probably 1/2 teaspoonful at most filling, because you have to account for the fact that I'm going to shape the pasta around it and fold it and bend it. Okay, folding tortellini. I bring it together. I'm just pinching the tortellini so it kind of looks like a pierogi at this point. And when you shape it around your finger, it curls right up and you bring the 2 ends together. But since I have, well over 150 to do, I better work a little faster than that. The last one. Well, my cantina should be here very soon. So what I want to do is get the soup reheating, reboiled, and I'll do it in the 375 oven. It'll take a good 40-45 minutes, but that second cooking on the soup, the bread pieces will plump up and absorb everything. We've got the shredded ham hock in there. Oh, the house is going to smell great. These I'll pop in the fridge because I want to boil them at the last minute when I make the fennel cream to serve with them. Oh, it's going to be good. I'm going to go pull out a map of Italy so we can figure out where exactly we want to go and get changed for dinner.